Delta Green is a horror role playing game. This episode contains content of gore and torture. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are in the hallway after just closing and locking the door with the blood monster in the town hall council chambers. We have the receptionist who's in
Wait,
custody.
it's a blood monster?
It's a mass of people, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Imagine a giant.
Well,
It's like
I
a
think
blob of body
it's
parts. Yeah, it's a giant Jello mold of body parts.
oh god.
I think I
Giant
have a
red
quickie.
Jello mold.
Okay, yeah. So, what are we gonna do about that fucking thing? That's still what we're wondering, right?
I think right now the burning the thing down is probably the best way. But again, the fire department is just right down the road, and as soon as somebody calls this in, the sheriff's going to be here, and I don't think did we get our other guy? And I don't think the three of us are going to be able to keep the fire department and the sheriff's office from doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Because they just way outnumber us. So I'm thinking maybe we just take
the doors and stuff, like make it hard for them to get in there.
Because I don't think it wants to come out simply because all the windows were boarded up. I think it has an aversion to light. So I think we just take our receptionist in custody, put her in a room with a phone book and get some answers.
Yeah, I think we should just watch the door for a little bit just to see, like, is it actually trying to break out?
All right.
Because
I'm
not sure. So I guess we could hang out there trying to get some answers and watch, make sure.
Stand there at the end of the hall, sort of waiting and just in anticipation, and you see the door to the conference room just buckle out a little bit. Some of the hinges snap, but then the door relaxes.
Oh,
so what was pushing against it stopped pushing against it.
It snapped some hinges.
There are.
Wow.
A couple hinges did break off, but they're not going to. The door is not going to swing open.
Yeah.
Because there are no hinges.
Yeah, we have to put something in front of it, because if it tries again, it's gonna fucking, it's gonna knock the door down. That shit's strong, man.
I imagine it has enough weight to put behind it. It can.
Yeah.
It's just huge. It's got mass. That's what it is. It's not particularly strong. It just has mass.
It is pretty bad.
All right. So what are we gonna do with this receptionist? I say, all right. It looks like it's somewhat sort of contained. Let's take Miss Receptionist let's put her in the car and take her back to, I guess, our hotel room and get some answers out of her, because she's playing way too dumb.
Is there a desk or something I can push in front of the door? Is the front desk
I would say there's like a little decorative table with some fake plants on it that you can easily just kind of slide over.
All right, yeah. I'll put whatever is heavy in front of the door, and I'll think about like tying the door handles together, but then I'm like,
I'll just
break the door down. Yeah, so then he just walks back and he's like, oh, all right, let's get the fuck out of here, I guess. And
it's like using a coat hanger to tie the doors together, but it breaks the hinges.
So I'll lock the front doors of the building behind us, so the public can just wander in there. And let's get to the car.
All right.
Take her to the car, and
she is not going to go easily. She is going to squirm.
No.
And she's going to scream, and she's going to call for help.
Well, we're okay. Well,
call for help. Oh my god, dude.
Can we gag her?
Yeah, it was like.
We've already got her in zip ties, so.
Does she have like a tie or something?
She's basically wearing like a button-up shirt and a skirt.
I mean, I have a tie, but I don't want to fucking ruin it. She has
Daphne
socks.
does.
Does she has pantyhose?
Yes, she does.
Can I just put one of her sock in her mouth?
What about? Let's make this easy. What about just wadding up a piece of paper and shoving it like a sheet of paper, just shoving in her
Paper.
mouth?
Maybe. It gets wet.
I mean, we're federal. I mean, we're
You
government
know what? I probably got
agents.
a fucking rag or something in my pocket. I mean, we touch weird shit all the time. So I'll just take out the rag, I guess I got in my pocket and just fucking stuff it in her mouth.
Yeah, that's fine. So she
Just
gives
start screaming.
muffled screams and she's trying to wrestle against you, but she's not like strong enough to even put up a halfway decent fight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
looking
alright. Okay,
around,
so
you do see that there are people assembled, staring at the town hall. They're not moving towards you. They're not saying anything.
Oh.
They're not running for help from the sheriff's office.
Uh-oh.
It's not that far away. They're just staring.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I hope we parked close to the doors.
Yeah, you did. You parked like,
Not sure.
right in front of the building.
Okay.
No, is this a Resident Evil 4 scenario?
Oh god.
That's what I'm thinking.
So you want to go out there and talk to these people before I bring her out?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. What is my?
I don't even know what they want. Why?
Yeah.
He just looks through the door, like he's kind of like he's keeping her, like he's holding her by the wrist, and he's making sure that they can't see her through the door. But he's looking through the glass, and he's like, "What the fuck? What do they want? Can I do like a human or something? A roll to see what, like, what's their intention or whatever?"
I mean, if it was modern day and they had their phones up, I would just say, "Oh, they're normal."
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can roll human. If you
Yeah, but I mean, what prompted him from outside? Okay, yeah, I'll roll a human.
Alright, so it turns out I have a light rifle and I have a heavy pistol. Both do
Yeah.
the same damage.
Nice. I got a success.
You can't really guess what they're doing. They're not being aggressive, so attacking you isn't.
But they're just looking at the town hall.
They're just standing there.
I wonder if it's the entire town or
Yeah.
like a chunk of it.
I mean, no one could have seen anything from outside. I mean, this is all pretty contained. So, what would have prompted them to just gather up and look? I mean, do you want to go out there? I mean, fuck, I'll back you up if something happens. You can just run back inside.
Yeah. So all right. So I'll go out and Daphne will walk outside and she'll say, ladies and gentlemen, nothing to see here. We're simply conducting a government investigation. Please return to your places of work. Please return to your places of business or your home. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Don't worry, we're the government. We're here to help.
Don't worry, we're the feds. We're here to help.
We're the government. We're here to help.
Worst thing to say in rural America.
Yeah, exactly. We're the government. We're here to help. Do you want me to roll persuade or something?
Nope. They're just gonna.
I'm definitely
keep
gonna.
staring for a few more seconds. They're gonna turn and then just kind of like walk away, all different directions.
Oh, that is weird.
That is so weird.
All right, so Emilio's watching this through the doors, and he'll wait until like the people are, far enough that he's sure that they won't just fucking turn back around when he goes out, and then he'll bring her out to the car.
Oh, Coast Guard guy, do you have actual handcuffs? By the way.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Daphne had zip ties.
No, I don't.
No, and Emilio doesn't carry handcuffs, I guess. So we were like,
I think I should, but I guess I don't. Yeah,
It doesn't
so
really
there's
say.
zip ties.
I guess the military let out this. Okay. Well, I guess we got her in zip ties. That's just going to have to do.
Those are thick zip ties. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, so we're going to take her back to the hotel, or are we going to take her somewhere more secure, or what?
I mean, man, I have no idea. I mean, she's gonna scream and shout. I assume if there's people around.
But then we
So do we
gag
want
her.
to? Yeah, but if we want to get anything out of her, we're gonna have to take it out of her mouth.
True. Do we want to take her to the sheriff's office and put her in an interrogation room?
I don't. I'm gonna turn to Coasty and I'm gonna go. I don't believe the sheriff is on our side on with all this. So he's gonna recall the people acting strange at the where they were the council
If
building. He's
only
gonna be
we,
like, yeah,
only,
I think there's something bigger going on here. I
if
don't
only
think
we
we should
had some
trust anyone.
chloroform on us.
If only we had what?
Chloroform.
Yeah, that one. We're the government, but we have to knock people, drug people to get them to move.
We are here to help.
We are here to help. Just
Yeah. So I think maybe we should take her to a more of a secluded location, where she can't just
Oh, let's
scream her
take her up
lungs
to the
out.
reservoir.
Yeah. I was thinking about that we might run into some weird shit, but yeah, I mean that's the best place of that we know anyway. That we won't look weird going to, I guess. Well, weird, whatever.
We already
So
look kind of weird.
yeah, you did just announce that we were feds, and those guys are fucking up to something. So
Yeah.
what do you guys think?
yeah, best make sure our tires aren't slashed.
Yeah.
I think the hotel is
I almost want to turn the
there,
car
but
real
you're right.
quick. No,
If all she's gonna do is yell and scream for help as soon as we ungag her, then
yeah.
maybe the reservoir,
At the same time, there's lots of people that go to the reservoir, so they might hear her actually.
Well, it's the middle of the day. Middle of
We
the
don't
day.
know the area. Mm. I mean, we could. What do you guys think? I mean, yeah, I'm up for it if you guys think it's a good idea.
Whatever it takes. We
I
just
kind
gotta
of
make sure these demons are put to rest.
want to go to the sheriff's department and force the sheriff's hand to see, because if we go to the sheriff's department, here's my rationale. If we go to the sheriff's department and it turns out this is the entire town involved, we're gonna find out. If it's not, then at least the sheriff's department has holding cells and we can conduct a proper interrogation. Either
Okay.
way, we're gonna find out what we need to find out.
Now, my rationale with that is that if it is the whole town, isn't the sheriff's office the best place to get fucking ambushed and then trapped in those holding cells you mentioned,
It
slash
is,
shot
but
in the head
it
by a
is,
bunch
but
of policemen?
it is, but it is, but here's the thing: it's also the easiest to defend.
I mean, it's their station. You ever been there? You ever tried? You ever made a defensive layout of the place? I mean,
Well, you guys were
like,
there.
yeah, we were in the hall, in the reception, and that cop did not give a single shit. I'm telling you, it kind of feels like another sort of what's happened to our receptionist over here. Like he just did not want to cooperate at all.
Okay, so then we find out it's the whole town, and if it is the whole town, we put her in the car and we leave because there's nothing else we can do.
I don't think we need to go back to the sheriff's office to figure that out though. I really
Okay.
don't think it's a good idea to go there. I really feel like it's
Okay,
a
so
fucking death trap at this point. They know we're here. They know what's up. So
yeah, but they might be going to go get guns now or something.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's not trap ourselves into the fucking dungeon with guns and holding cells and shit.
Okay, so do we go back to the hotel where it's just us and a front door to a room, or do we go up to
Well,
the reservoir?
I think the reservoir, because the hotel's not just us. I mean, it's all the other people and the fucking paper thin wall that's over there. So I think the reservoirs are best bet right
Okay.
now.
All right, let's head to the reservoir.
All right. So Emilio will get in the back seat with the secretary, and he'll keep like holding her arm so she doesn't try to fucking flung herself out of the moving car. And I guess he'll let someone else drive.
All right. She gives like a little
Okay.
muffled grunts a little bit, but then she sort of seems to like quiet down and just glare at each of you, but she doesn't
Mhm.
seem to struggle anymore, at least at the moment. You pull
Yeah.
onto the little interstate 135, head up to the reservoir. It's still abandoned, still trash everywhere, um, but no sign of people. There's nothing crawling out of the water, and so you're all by yourselves.
That's
Mm.
good.
Should we
You're
go up the
gonna
trail to that little helicopter spot? Should we interrogate her there?
Take her up the trail.
Yeah.
I would just say let's just use the picnic bench here. That way, if we actually do see
Mm.
the town coming towards us, we're closer to the car to make a run for it.
Sure. Yeah.
you
Yeah. That's a
just
good idea.
you just see me empty the rounds in the gun sort of thing. It's like one of those heavy duty, like barrel chambers. And then
Yeah.
you just see me put one bullet in and then spin it.
Oh, we're doing that with her. Okay.
And
It
then
just
he's
looks
gonna
sketch.
look
Yeah. That was strange, but
and
same
then he's
effect.
gonna look at the lady and say, "You wanna know the kind of people that I hate most?"
She's
And then
just
Neil
staring.
will
She's
take the
still
gag
looking.
out of her mouth.
Yeah, she's just staring at you.
The kind of people that would call upon otherworldly things, things that have no place in this world. The kind of people that would sacrifice innocent people for gains for themselves. Points near her, click, no response.
Are you gonna pull the gag out of her mouth?
I
Yeah.
pull the
Yeah.
gag out of her mouth.
She just stares at you quietly for a second, and then screams, "Help! They're hurting me."
Spin the chamber again. You're hurting me, miss. We want answers. Who's involved with summoning that thing?
Make a persuade roll with a 40% bonus.
Nice.
Bonus. Nice.
Let me see my persuade. Nice. I got 50% of that, so it's a 90 for me.
Very nice, dude.
And that's a 3% roll.
Yeah, she quiets down and sort of looks at you like, "Okay, what do you want to know? I'll talk. I'll talk."
Who's involved with summoning that thing? We want all the names.
You want all the names? She gulps as she looks at her tablet
Everybody.
and scrolls through her notes.
Actually, give us the tablet and the password, and we'll take it from there.
Actually,
Don't want you trying to send
this
us
whole tablet thing is totally anachronistic because Amazon is not a business yet.
Yeah. So what's something like a tablet?
Tablet, iPad. I
What's
thought
that?
you meant tablet, like paper tablet, like
No, I'm
legal
talking
pad.
about my Amazon Kindle where I keep all my notes.
Oh,
It's a fucking dimensional rift. 2024 now. Wow.
oh no, it's Amazon.
Okay.
Spins the chamber once, spins it twice.
All right. So, all right. She gulps. Okay. It was Alan, Barn, Thomas, Jacobs, Cartwright, and Anderson.
It's everybody.
They're the
Oh.
ones responsible.
Last names.
They're the ones in the notes.
Yeah.
You look at the. You go into the. You look at the Groverville notebook under the journal, and it'll give you
Yeah,
a
pretty
bunch
much
of
the
notes.
same.
It's those guys: J.A.,
Yeah.
Warren Thomas, Jacobs, Cartwright, Anderson, Allen. Yeah, J.A. is the girlfriend. It's them.
Inserts another bullet into the gun, spins it again.
Whoa! Don't kill her yet, dude.
Yeah, she's got you're in
Please,
an accident.
I
That's
answered your
what he
question.
says.
Please.
We can get some more out of her. I mean, what's happening here? Do you know? Like, is everyone involved? Like, everyone's acting so strange since we left her office. What's going on?
No, I don't think everybody's involved. I don't know what's going on. Nobody. I'm not involved in any of this. What's going on? I don't know what to make of any of this.
How
Can
come you know all these people are involved if you're not yourself? Were you
Yeah,
investigating
exactly.
them or something? Like, explain.
Look it. I saw those people too, just standing there, staring. They're up to something. I'm not. Can you not understand that?
But miss, what you're not what you're failing to realize from our point of view is that you've been showing up at this office every day for more than one day with a jello mold blood monster in the council chambers. That's all very strange behavior, and you've just been either turning a ridiculously ignorant blind eye to it, or you're involved somehow. And now that you've told us who is involved, we have the feeling that you know more than what you're saying.
No, you don't understand. I don't know anything. Okay, all I know
But
is
you,
that the aldermen have always been up there in their offices working. They are working by the time I get in the morning, and they're working still when I leave at night. How am I supposed to know any
and you just
details?
didn't notice. You didn't notice the boarded up windows of the building you work in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't notice. You didn't notice the atrociously God forbidding stench of rotting whatever that is.
Listen,
I
we
hold my
have
hand
a
up to
janitor
my.
who is really fond of tacos and not baths. So, smell is nothing out of the ordinary. There's a smell, always. Believe me, I've complained about it
What would
many times.
an insight check be for this?
I
Just
think human is.
You would roll
human int.
Yeah.
All right, I got an 80 in that. I can attempt that to see if she's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's what I want to do too.
That is a 50% out of 80.
Okay.
That's a
Um,
5.
But she is lying about something.
You.
Without a shadow of a doubt,
Yeah.
she's lying.
I insert a fourth bullet into the chamber, spin it, and then aim and say, "You're lying about something."
Please,
Pull the hammer back.
please don't do
Do
it.
we have her purse?
You only grabbed her. You didn't grab any her bag or anything like that.
Yeah. Probably horrible.
Check the bag. Check the bag.
We didn't grab
You
it.
didn't
It's
grab
back
it.
in the town hall.
Yes.
Did we frisk her? Did we pat her down?
No, you did not say you were going to. You just grabbed her, put zip ties on her, and paper muzzle on her.
In a mouth.
basically,
Okay.
and just
I'm gonna
took her.
Daphne is gonna stand her up and frisk her. See if she's got anything else on her.
No weapons. She looks like she's got a pen in her pocket, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even say a pack of gum. She's got a pack of gum on her. That is unopened.
She wearing any unusual jewelry?
Nope.
Any unusual jewelry? Nope.
And no unusual tattoos or anything like that either. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Look, miss, things are not going very well for you here. If we don't get the answers, we know you're holding something back. You've got it. You're lying. We know you're lying. So if you
Please.
don't start telling the truth, spending the rest of your life in a cell in godforsaken middle of nowhere is going to be the least of your worries.
Please. You have to understand. I don't know anything about what's going on. I know something is happening in this town. I mean, haven't you seen the lights yet? There is something going on in
The
this
Tell
town.
us,
lights?
Everybody
tell
sees
us
the
about the
lights.
lights.
You see them best at night. Obviously, it's dark. It's dark. It'll be easier to see the lights, but they always come in like groups of 4 or 5. They kind of move over the mountains, come across the town a little bit.
Aliens?
I don't know what they are, but something is going on. Something is happening, and the people have begun acting
Mm-hmm.
strange. They're just staring off. It's like some weird sci-fi movie. Invasion of the Body
Like as though
Snatchers.
as though they're mesmerized by it.
Hey guys, I
Yes.
got an idea. Let's go back into town, get her purse, and go to her residence and search it.
Yeah.
You want to go back?
What do we do
I
with her?
Yeah, we just take her with us. I mean, we're going back to her residence.
I
We can question her there.
I
Sure.
reload my gun fully and then holster it and say, maybe you're just a victim in all this. Maybe you are just following orders. But let me put one thing clear. Anyone that would sacrifice a human to an otherworldly creature, they're dead.
Very
Who
ominous.
is
Like
standing closest to her?
I guess I'd be. I mean, you know, I put her down and fucking untied her hand and everything, so I'm standing right next to her.
Okay,
I'm gonna bring her back to the current and everything.
make a luck roll.
Oh shit!
Who's got the lowest luck out of us?
I'm like
No,
right
just
behind her too, like just like so I can just reach out and grab her. Luck, 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 luck. Where? Oh, I'll just fucking roll the d100.
Where is my luck?
Dang. Yeah,
Luck
I
is
can't find it
bad in
either.
this game.
just made it.
I got 48. Is that a fail?
No, above 50 is a fail.
Nice.
So
Good job.
she had, when she was all crying and during her last little speech about not understanding what's going on and the alien lights, she had kind of crouched down on the ground and you hadn't noticed her pick up a rock. But when you're walking her back to the car, she takes the rock and swings it at your head, and you're just able to move out of the way of her swing, which is still kind of restricted.
Oh shit!
By zip ties.
All right.
Clicks gun.
Are we in combat?
No, she just swung at you and is running.
Oh, she's running. Fuck. Well, I mean,
Oh.
I'm booking it after her. Yeah.
Tackle her.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
I'm gonna aim my gun right at her ankle.
No.
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 She's our only real lead.
I mean, is Emilio like in his line of sight? Like he's booking it after her. Like as soon as he realizes what's going on, he's like.
No. The idea is he's gonna try and trip her with a graze to the ankle.
It's my guy. You are not the lonesome ranger, whatever it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking
You can
about?
try.
His gun skills is 70.
I mean,
Well,
I guess it depends which one of them goes first.
Yeah, who has the higher dexterity?
All right.
Yeah, that is a good point. Let's see. I got an 80. I have the gun out. Does that give me a bonus?
No.
No. Emilio, what's yours?
I mean, on the sheet just says 50, but then features 11. Was that with like 61?
So yours is 50, his is 80. It looks like Coasty goes first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna try and graze her ankle to make her trip.
Make an attack
Read
roll
all my
with your
all my
gun
stats are true.
at the negative 40 penalty. Because you're trying to shoot a
Negative
very
40,
small
so
target.
70.
That's moving.
So 70 minus 40. Let's see. 60. So that's going to be 30% chance. That is a 22.
All right. Yeah,
Nice.
you managed to just graze her ankle. She panics a little bit, kind of stumbles and falls onto the ground. And she starts
Get her.
screaming in both pain and just screaming for help.
Okay. Now they picked her up and they put her in the car.
Yeah.
I just take off one of my socks and hand it to one of the guys. Bandage her.
God, it's just like, this is all fuck. I mean, what are we gonna do with her anyway? She's fuck. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her.
That's why I'm saying we go back to the town hall. We get our purse that's going to have her driver's license in it. We go to her residence and we start searching it. There's no way she doesn't have something of something.
I'm
At
also
her
gonna have
Well,
y'all make a.
I am now under the suspicion that she might be part of all this because she wouldn't
she
just
has to be.
attack.
She just has to be. She can't be that naive and ignorant.
Okay.
It's kind of like, did you ever see the movie Cabin in the Woods? You can't work at the.
I want Daphne and Emilio to both roll search.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Search. Okay. Nope. But Emilio does.
Emilio,
Emilio,
as you're putting her into the car, you notice that the bullet wound on her ankle has already healed up. It seems to have stayed
okay.
closed.
So like so he just looks at, like, glancingly, like he's probably trying to look at something else, and then he notices it, and he does a fucking double take, and he's like, he's just got his.
You guys got to put her in the car.
And then he does a double take, and he's got his eyes like huge, like fucking loonies, and he goes, he's like, guys, she's all healed up. I think we've got a what's his name fucking situation, you know.
I also want you to roll sanity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's fucked up.
sanity.
45.
So I
Yeah, I got it. So yeah, but then he's like realizing slowly that if they're like impervious to damage and they're like healing up super fast and the whole town's probably on it,
or she's the leader.
The leader?
Yeah, she's the classic. It's not the mayor of the town or the
Mm.
sheriff. No, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lowly receptionist that's the head of the cult.
Who knows? I mean, that other guy got the same thing she did. I think.
I mean, it
to the
could.
point where it thought his butthole was a fucking wound and closed it.
I mean, it
You know,
could
so
just be she's the one that
I
created
kind of
the
want to check.
monster.
I almost want to check if it's shut down there too. What are we dealing with here, man? A fucking town of healing
Army.
monster freaks.
Army's got an itchy trigger finger for some.
Yeah, there's that thing with the army too. There's an army base nearby, and that helicopter with the gunshot. I still say we gotta fucking case this place out at night. Whatever we do in the day, we gotta come back here and case this shit out.
Yeah, but now we've obviously got somebody who's, I mean, she's got to be possessed or have some kind of.
There's something up.
Yeah. There's no way you heal that kind of wound that fast.
No, but I mean, yeah. But this happened to what's his name? What's the first guy that got arrested? Fucking Chuck or something? Robbie?
Billy.
I thought his name was Billy.
Billy, yeah. I think she's got the same thing as him. Don't you think?
Do we check her for a butthole?
That's what I was. I was just. I almost want to check if it's shut down there. Like, you want to? He's like, Daphne. You want to? You know. He fucking.
I mean,
around.
sure. I mean, I frisked her. I mean, I can obviously do a closer investigation to see if she's missing. You know, like a butthole. Yeah. I mean, it's not like you guys can't see. We don't exactly have like a bathroom or something we can do around.
Lady.
I mean, you can turn around. There's that beautiful nature to look at.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna search her. Is she normal?
She appears normal. But when you go to look at her butt and her vagina,
her butt,
everything is sealed up, as though she's a Barbie doll. Absolutely nothing there.
Oh, that's
smooth it out.
Disturbing.
Did Billy not have genitalia too, or did he keep his?
That thing is an assless traitor.
I'm starting to think the Coasties' idea that this is like some kind of invasion of the body snatcher things where people get duplicated.
Who knows? But
they're all just sterile. They don't have...
I mean, it could be like a switcheroo kind of thing.
Okay, but now we have enough. I think we need to go to her. We either need to go to her house because she's not going to tell us anything. She's obviously some kind of creature that's not human, or we're done and we go back to HQ.
I think she's trying to say something there.
I ungag her.
I hope you all die.
Oh, fuck you. Just fucking put it back in there.
The feeling's mutualness. In fact, I kind of want to run my own experiment.
Okay. We just confirmed she doesn't have lower body orifices. What else do we need to know? I say we take her back into the city to FBI headquarters, or we go back to her place and we search it.
We're going to have to search her place, get the bag, and get all the evidence we need. Clearly, she knows more than she's letting on.
My other concern, too, is if she's got the same condition as Billy, and Billy was strong enough to pulverize this guy's head with his hand and his fucking father's chest or whatever, is she just like putting on a show for some reason that she's all weak in it or something, or is she gonna freak out in a few minutes and fucking destroy the car?
Yeah, she's got to know after we've realized that she's not human.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You no longer have a butthole. You don't qualify as a victim anymore.
I'm just wondering if she's gonna like turn super strength on us like Billy did and fucking like rip the fucking car door off and snap her little rinky dink fucking plastic cuff we got on her.
Do we take her to the military base then?
Oh my gosh, that's a whole other kind of burn of worms to fucking pull up to the military with that fucking thing.
I mean, if she was going to like basically knock your head off with the rock, she would have done it already.
I mean, she did try. I fucking skipped
right,
it.
but but I mean, like the other thing is I mean, like if she could just go all Hulk on us, she's
Yeah.
not going all Hulk on us, and she's got to know that we know. I
Yeah,
mean, we've
okay.
just
Maybe-
examined her, and she's not human.
I get your point.
Maybe there's a limitation to it.
Yeah, maybe she's charging up or something. Who knows? Fuck. We gotta find some place to put her. I don't think we
Yeah.
can go to the army with it.
6 feet under.
I don't think we can kill her with just gunfire. I mean, she healed up that bullet pretty well.
I mean, should we try at this point? I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her. Like,
No.
we still gotta check her
No.
place and shit. But
I wasn't thinking gunfire. No.
what do you mean?
Burn her at the stake?
No. I mean bury her alive.
Nah. That's too much of a reality. They might be fucking immortal or something.
I mean, if she doesn't have to poop anymore, maybe she doesn't have to breathe anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to poop anymore.
I mean, we should definitely try a thing. Are we at a consensus that we should get rid of her at this point?
No, because I don't think we can get rid of her. And
Or should we try?
And this is when
And
the
if it works, is it a good thing?
children's
You know?
story as a sort of code to introduce to parents. Everybody poops.
Yes,
What?
I mean, I think she has more information, and as I said, I don't think we can effectively really kill her.
Mm.
I mean, she's obviously supernatural of some sort. I mean, I think we've got enough evidence now that we could literally go back to FBI headquarters where we came from and say, hey, we found another one of these, and we think she's the leader.
We think it's spreading. The town needs to be
Don't you-
nuked.
Yeah, either that or they're gonna tell us call back when you kill it. You know?
Okay.
And we're gonna be like, but we're 3 people.
But we're 3 people, and you didn't give us an army.
At the very least, I'm gonna call in and tell them we found another person without a butthole.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a good idea.
I'll close the door of the car, I guess. That
I
sure outside,
dialed
I'll stand
the
next to
number
it
and
and
call
we'll
headquarters.
light a cigarette. And he's just the only image he's got in his head is what if that rock fucking hit my head?
Well, but
He's
here's
still
the
thinking
thing.
about Billy punching it through.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Billy didn't need any weapons. He didn't need a rock. He could just basically hit you in a chest.
Oh yeah, I know, but he's still thinking it. He's like, what if she probably don't because she would have revealed it, but if she
Maybe
did,
the
like,
gifts that these people receive vary.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Give us your butthole, and we'll give you some kind of superpower. Yours
Yeah,
is
so
super
just be standing
strength.
next to the door, smoking a cigarette and waiting for
you,
Courtesy to get the call in.
Give us your ass cheeks. All right. So what? So I mean, I think whatever we've. I'm gonna open the door to ask her. So what's so important about this place? What's so important about this reservoir? What is it about your cult or whatever you are about this reservoir?
She's just staring at you. She's not even trying to talk through her gag.
well, I think I figured it out. If she won't speak, we're just gonna have to torture her. Pulls out knife.
The
I don't
thing
think that
is,
works though.
yeah, you shot her in the ankle and it's already
Yeah,
healed.
she
After
didn't care. She didn't scream about it or anything. Like, just healed back up. I don't think that works. So either we get rid of her, or we try to get her to talk without hurting her somehow.
As I said, I
Yeah.
think we need to confront her with more of the obvious truth. Like, hey, lady, we know you're not human because you're kind of missing the right anatomy.
Listen,
either go
miss,
to her
you know you ain't exactly people person now, aren't you? Because you're lacking the essential parts.
Yeah. Could you please explain to me what happened to your butthole? So I think we either leave, we either take her back to HQ, or we go to her place and just search it, because there's got to be more stuff somewhere that she's keeping.
All right. Where would you like to go?
So we go back to town hall, grab her. So do we go back to town hall, grab her purse, find out where she lives, go there, or do we just go back to Nashville, FBI field office?
I'm gonna call into headquarters now and let them know about what happened. So dialing.
Okay. He's doing that. We're just gonna sit tight and wait to hear what they say.
All right. Are you calling into the Coast Guard headquarters or your FBI handler?
The Delta Green headquarters.
Okay, so you're calling the handler.
Our Delta Green handler.
Okay. You try calling and there is no answer.
Oh, you gotta be! They cut us off.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like we're gonna have to deal with the Blood Beast after all.
No shit.
Well, it's not just the Blood Beast; it's everyone in town.
He just throws a cigarette on the ground. He's like, "These fucking, what do they expect us to do? God damn it!" He fucking flings his arm out and he's like, "We're just three. There's 3 of us. Like, there's a whole town of these fucking freaks." He's yelling. He's not happy.
There has to be some kind of weakness in these things. There has to be some kind of weakness.
They don't poop anymore. What could they possibly have for weakness?
Wait a minute. I got it. Plugs in cigarette lighter and lets it heat up.
Okay. Are you going to do like the Deadpool thing where you put the cigarette lighter in her mouth or something? Or?
We're just going to see how it reacts.
Sure, yeah. It might be still soft on the inside. Who knows?
Anyway, hold her down.
Yeah. So her arms is tied behind your bag, but I guess I'll put it out. No, actually, I'll leave her in the car. I'll just stand
look at that. She doesn't like the sound of a cigarette lighter. Let's see it.
All right, so you pull the gag out of her mouth, and are you gonna put the cigarette lighter in her mouth, or are you just gonna press against her?
Yeah.
Or you make her swallow. Okay. You put
and then shove the gag back in. I'll put it out.
Hold her mouth shut, and she's struggling, and she stops breathing. Her eyes roll back in her head.
Oh.
And
she died?
Well, I mean,
what looks like something trying to press against her stomach from inside her body.
What the fuck? Yeah, so I mean, he was standing on her legs, so she couldn't kick anything, and he's seeing this thing trying to push out of her. So Alien came out by that time or not?
Oh yes, Alien came
pushing
out
again
for a while.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? And he's just got all the images from Alien in his head. And he's like,
cigarette lighter, and I'm gonna pull out the second cigarette lighter, and I'm gonna start heating up the second one. All right, get ready.
This might be less of an Alien thing and more like a Constantine thing, where there's
something fucking pushing out of her stomach. Does it look like it's gonna get out, or is it just a little lump pushing?
All right, I'm gonna hand you my knife and say, cut it open.
Hold on.
As you're there, holding her, all the skin of her stomach tears open in a spray of blood, and this purpley worm-like creature slithers out and tries to escape.
I'm gonna
So I
take out
assume my
the
eyes
second.
are covered in blood since I was basically standing over.
I'm gonna take out the
that.
second cigarette lighter and try to burn the beast with it.
Okay.
Trying to get away, dude. Forget your fucking
Guys,
cigarette.
we're missing an opportunity here. Let's follow it.
I mean, is it fast? Like,
Oh yes,
is
it's
it
fast.
just
It's
like
moving quickly.
crawling away? Right. So Emilio's just got like a bunch of blood in his eyes. He's just like he's flailing around trying to wipe it off. He's like, oh, but he doesn't want to open them because he doesn't want to catch some fucking
Which
weird
direction
disease.
is the worm moving?
So he
It
can't
is
do
moving in the
anything.
direction of the
Is it
reservoir.
moving towards the woods or is it moving to
the water?
Okay, but is it moving towards like the water or is it moving toward like
It's
the
moving toward the water. The town's water is tainted. Anyways,
God.
so can I try burning it with the cigarette lighter?
Daffy's gonna shoot.
Yeah, I mean, can you catch it? Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just picturing you like running after it, like
Yeah,
with your arm extended
I
with the cigarette.
suppose
Like,
it's too
come here,
late.
boy.
All right, open fire, gents. Open fire.
yeah, Daphne's gonna shoot at it.
All right, Daphne, you can shoot with the minus 40 penalty.
Minus 40. Okay. Got it. I'm probably not gonna hit.
Critical.
Critical miss.
Wow.
Oh,
But I
no,
did
actually,
6 damage.
that's a critical
impressive.
success. So
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
two the same
6
number.
damage. Wow. Yeah.
The bullet hits it, and the
Gotcha.
creature the worm kind of shudders for a moment, and then it sort of pops like a little balloon, spraying more blood
Ew.
on the grass where it now.
All right, so we know the weakness: heat to get the worm out. Then they're essentially vulnerable to anything that hits.
Well, kind
I don't know
of.
if it's heat or intense pain.
I think it was more the cutting the abdomen open and exposing it.
I mean, well, I didn't cut anything.
Oh, it burst out?
Yeah, it just fucking, yeah. But I mean, was it the fact that it was like hurt on the inside, or was it the actual heat? Because I don't think, I don't think that the heat from a cigarette lighter in her mouth would have pulled
what
that shit out of her
happens
stomach.
is heat exposes it because it doesn't want to be burned, and then it runs.
Yeah. Maybe.
So ultimately, fire is its weakness.
God,
Could
we have
be.
to turn this
Could be
fucking
internal
town
trauma.
down.
I'm gonna go look at the worm. What does it look like? I mean, does it look like a snake, like a slug, or what?
It's kind of, you would probably say slug-like. It's about 10 inches long, give or take. It's purple colored, and it's got like almost looks like it's a segmented body, even though it moves as though it didn't have segments.
I'm imagining that it's a sanity check though for the worm.
I will say it's a sanity check for seeing it rip its way out of the victim's body.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Emilio does not have to roll it
That
because he was blinded by the blood. He said as much, but yeah,
Okay.
the rest of you can.
Okay.
But yeah, now we know these things' weakness. And we also know we should not drink the town's water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that whole reservoir tainted.
I did wash my face with it. I didn't drink it though.
I'm not even sure washing would be a good idea either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do it anymore, but I sure did. So what?
All right.
Like no more showers until we get out of here? God.
No more showers. We are going to stink really bad. It's gonna be BO for days.
Oh no.
We could probably get bottled water and
he's saying that as he's like all his upper body is like covered in blood, and he's like,
yeah.
I need to wash that shit off. Anyone's got baby wipes or something?
Look, I got some wipes in the trunk you can use, but that's about it.
Sure.
Okay, so we've got our body, right? So we need to get our body out of the car now because gross. I'm not sitting in that seat.
Yeah, I just like kick the body out of the car into the woods and just drive off.
Yeah.
Looking
Just
at
a
the
hard
body,
bit.
does it look like I assume it was inhabiting her abdomen? That was it was there.
Yep.
So this is starting to sound a lot like Stargate, like Gould.
At this point, I think we should try calling them back again to tell them how we can defeat the brawny guy.
I mean, just ask him, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do with the whole town?
He told
We're
us,
three
kill
dudes.
it.
Yeah, but
Look,
we're three.
we
It's
we
the whole
know the
thing.
solution. We know the solution. Fire and heat are the solution.
So we're just gonna burn down a town. How are we gonna do that? Like, people are gonna show up.
Yeah,
and
we
they're gonna
almost
get fucking. Imagine if the fire department shows up from like another town or
Yeah.
something, and they connect the fucking fire trucks to the reservoir, right, to their fucking water supply, and they start fucking spraying that shit everywhere. It's gonna spread. It's gonna infect them. Anyone who comes.
Yeah,
like,
we almost
this
need
is bad.
we almost need a air support. We
need
need
to
somebody to
fucking
nuke
nuke the
this from
place.
orbit. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need somebody to nuke this from orbit. We're
Or
just
quarantine at least. Like, we three cannot deal with this.
I think if we're stuck here and we just can't leave yet, I think our next place to go is to the military base.
God.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you
we've
know
got
what the penalty.
Right, but we've
You
got
know
the,
there's gonna be penalties for if we go to the military base and tell them, hey, there's a bunch of purple
Yeah.
worms in the
It's
reservoir.
gonna
They
crack
were
a
flying-
bunch of other shit open.
but they were flying helicopters here, and there was like some weapons.
Yeah, there's that too.
So
They
there
might
might be
know.
somebody. They might have an inkling of something going on, but the other
There's
option
gonna be
is
so many
they're
people to get rid of afterwards. They're gonna become witnesses.
I know,
They're
but we just can't go into town and go to war against them. This is
Yeah, I get you.
This is not evil undead. We
Well, I mean, can the handler like find us some resources if we explain the situation?
Ultimately,
he won't even answer our calls.
Look,
He won't even answer our
ultimately, we have two things we need to do: get the evidence, kill the blood beast, then get out.
But I'm not so sure anymore
Then
that the
what?
blood beast is really. I don't think the
source of
blood
it.
beast is the source of it. I think
Yeah.
it's the symptom.
Yes, I get it's the symptom, but we need to kill it regardless. And if it's
And I mean-
anything like I think it is, weakness is fire.
Even if we kill that thing, like all the other ones are already infected, they're still gonna be out there.
Yeah, the whole town is just basically going to come at us, and we can't take on the whole town. Yeah, we're just 3 people.
Yeah.
And we're far more susceptible to gunfire than they are. So
Yeah, they're fucking impervious to it.
I think our next stop is the military base, and we go with the body and we say, "Hey, this happened."
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You
yeah,
think
we're
that we're not going to get detained for murder?
I think.
I mean, if you talk to the right people, maybe not. But this is.
And aren't you
Yeah,
a
this is
Coastie? So don't you
good.
technically have like military ID that you can?
I mean,
get nowadays?
briefly, a little, but not that much.
So I got a question. You're a Coast Guard, Bart. Are you like enlisted, or are you like an officer or something?
We're mainly our main job is protect the border and do drug busts.
Right, but are you an officer or are you like?
Yeah, I'm an officer, but
All right. So if we don't do the military angle, then we do what? We go back into town.
No idea.
We go back to New Orleans with the body in the trunk and say, "Okay, it's dead. We killed it. Here you go. We're done."
I mean, I literally have no idea. I mean, that's what Amelia says. He's like, if they won't answer our calls, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I guess spam them until they respond. Like,
I mean, the handler told me don't call until it's dead. Well, technically, we've got something dead here, so
Yeah, we could just. Well, I mean, don't call it the Zed. Fuck them. Let's call them anyway. What are they gonna do? Show up here and kill us? I mean, fuck them. This whole thing's fucked. We're gonna die anyway if they don't help us.
Yeah, and I mean we've got evidence. I mean we've got the body. It doesn't have a butthole. So
Let's just call them again.
Anyway,
all
I'll
right,
try calling again.
Daphne's gonna call the handler back again.
Yeah.
All right.
Domingo's gonna light another cigarette. He's fucking stressed.
There is no answer. But
Are you
let's go
gonna
to
use the?
voicemail. Or
It goes to
it's-
voicemail.
It's all right to answer.
Okay, Daphne. So Daphne will leave a message saying, "You told us not to contact you until it was taken care of. It's taken care of."
We finally found the weakness. It's heat and fire.
All right.
So that's what Daphne says. It's taken care of.
It's a symbiotic parasitic thing that's inside.
Doppelganger, weird thing, yeah.
It's not a doppelganger. It's a parasite.
Okay.
But then, how does it make your butthole and your other orifices go away?
Yeah.
I
Deal with
imagine
that later.
in the result of the infection.
Yeah, could be infected. Yeah. All right, I don't think we're going to get an answer from the handler people. So
Look, either way, we have to go back to that town and finish the job.
oh god, but what do we?
But how? What do you? What,
How?
what are you suggesting we do?
We just go to the gas station, get a couple of things, and we just start burning the
Yeah,
whole
let's
town
just-
down. And
Just go out of town, get some gas, get some propane tanks, go back to the town hall, set it ablaze, and then leave.
but you
The
know, I
rest
mean,
we got to deal with the rest of them though. That's the thing.
yeah,
It's
they're
not
not
just
going
town
to
hall.
they're not going to just let us drive through their town, burning everything like a flamethrower mounted on a car.
Which is why we need to get a different car.
Like what?
Hey, I have an idea.
An armored truck?
What if we went to the fire station, took one of their engines, but instead of water in the main tank, we filled it with gasoline?
Oh my god!
And and we basically just used the water cannon on the fire truck, and we just used it as a massive flamethrower.
Oh, that just sounds so evil. So evil. It
So
just
prone
might
to fucking
work.
blowing up too. Oh
Evil.
god!
But I mean, what else do we have available as far as artillery level?
I'm out. I'm out. Like I have no idea. Like Emilio says, and I am too. As a player, I have no fucking idea what we can do.
I don't know either.
Um,
That's the best I got. Or we leave.
I wonder if we can somehow convince the fire station it's opposite day. So instead of fighting fires, we're causing
no. Oh, this is bad.
opposite day.
I mean, maybe we can like find someone that's not infected and to have them help us. I mean,
Right, because we know how to identify them. We just say, okay, turn around.
yeah, if I can show us your butthole.
Show us your butthole.
You know,
You got a butthole or not? If you got a
Oh.
butthole, you're good. If you're not, sorry, you're one of them.
I have no idea.
But it's like it is. It's kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I mean, it's
Yeah.
either we come up with some weird plan to burn the whole town down, or
I mean, we could start a forest fire like that. Oh, no, because they'll just fucking flee and infect everyone still. We gotta keep them in here and
they have a
fucking
huge,
destroy
and they
them.
have they'll just leave.
No. That's actually not a bad idea. We
Yeah,
get the
but
gas,
don't you think
get
they'll
everything
leave?
we need to take the fight to them, and then we set a forest fire, having the fire department distracted with that while we attack the town.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Better, but we still have to attack. It's still just three of us against the town.
We need to draw them. No, because they need to be in there. Like the residents need to be in the town so we can get rid of them.
Yeah, we
The
need
fire
to draw.
department thing is good because then we can just pull up and get rid of them
We
alone.
need
But I
to-
feel like
yeah,
other
basically,
departments would show up.
Yeah. That's what the forest fire is for, to get the
Yeah,
townsfolk to enter the town hall. Then we just have them all in one space.
Why don't we tell them that there's like a fucking there's an emergency they need to get to the town hall?
Because they
How
already
big is the town
know.
again? Like a
Because they
thousand
already
people?
know. I mean, they already know that we know.
yeah, I know, but there's still like I'm not saying like we as like the three of us go out in the middle of the road and start yelling there's an emergency, but like try to get the people maybe on the radio or something, like chorus them into saying something, like and influential people
Okay,
like on the radio or on the phone or
maybe
fucking
maybe instead of going to the
intercoms. I don't
military
know.
base, maybe we call the military base
Say
and just
what?
see if they want, and just say, hi, duty officer. This is we have the Coast Guard guy do it. This is Lieutenant so and so. I have an unusual suspect here without a butthole. I'd like to speak to the commanding officer.
But then again, that'd just be like blowing the whole case open. I don't think the
Right, but
handler
it's
would be
going to
happy
get
about
blown
that.
open. But it's going to get blown open anyway, because I think those people were
Mm.
leaving the scene of the town hall because I think they were going to go get things to kill us.
Yeah, but if and I don't know. There's no way to deal with this without having outside like scrutiny. I don't know. Maybe we
Or
should just go to the military.
or a
Uh,
truckload of
I have no idea. At this point, I'll just go with anything. I think. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, can our Coast Guard guy can he get us like explosives or like flamethrowers or something? Because unless we do something like that, I just don't see how we can take on the whole town.
It'll
And they
be
obviously know we know now.
it'll be a bureaucracy role because it's a different branch of the military, and he has to convince.
Okay.
So maybe the coach should just pay for it.
I'll attempt the bureaucracy role.
All right.
Okay.
We could poison the reservoir
I don't think they're
and then
susceptible.
quarantine that, like close off the town and make sure that like everyone just fucking dies off
Right,
as they
but to
drink.
quarantine the town, it's just the three of us. We still need outside help to
Well,
quarantine.
we can build a fucking lie around that. That's easier to say that like, oh, there's a sickness, don't approach people, than like
Okay.
nuke the whole fucking
That's
place
the-
because some of them are invisible
That's a
aliens. You know?
2% for bureaucracy out of 50.
Oh.
What was your role?
2%.
2. All right.
2.
So you do call, and after a little bit of discussion, you are able to get some explosives. They're hesitant to
Okay.
do it, but you're able to convince them.
Can we get some flamethrowers?
No, he said explosives.
He said
I
explosives.
don't even think they have that
More
anyway.
willing to get to part with explosives than something more extreme.
Yeah, because
So-
we could do flamethrowers. Like, we could Home Depot DIY flamethrowers.
Emilio doesn't know how to do that.
Wait,
You?
there is a solution. I do have flash grenades.
He just said they gave us explosives.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
willing
I
to
know
give-
that.
they're
But
willing
I
to
could
give you
use
explosives.
I could use the flash from the flashbang to like set off a fire like gas.
Hmm. How big's the town again? Like,
You saw
1,000
the map
people?
of it. It's
No. I mean, how many people are in there?
Oh, the population.
And here's another
Yeah.
idea: super soakers.
I don't think they were. Well, they might have been out. But those are so small. We've got to get the whole town. I mean,
I'm just wondering if the town is small enough to get them in one single spot.
it looks like it's low population, but it's pretty spread out.
But I mean, I don't think like you'd get 1,000 people in in the town hall. That's what I'm saying. So like, if it's 500 or something, maybe we could corral them somewhere. Like, if it's more than that, I don't know. I mean, what event would fucking get them all in the same place anyway? Some people are dumb as shit. They'd be told that their village is being bombed and they stay here. So, man, I don't know.
I'm just gonna say that it's a
I'm
couple.
stumped.
So we got
thousand
explosives.
Yeah, no, okay, so never mind. It's way too many.
What if
Uh,
we were to wait a second? We have explosives. What if we were to blow the reservoir flood the whole town.
Oh, that's a. Yeah,
Wouldn't
but the
that
water is
just make a
infected
bigger
though.
problem later?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, so first of all, we're assuming that, but at least even if it doesn't destroy the town, it at least makes a large enough natural disaster that other agencies, meaning other personnel, are going to get drawn in. Because now it's no longer just 3 Delta Green members. Now it's okay. We have to get FEMA. We have to get Army Corps of Engineers. We got to
Which
get
would make more people likely to get infected. We're not looking to spread, we're looking to destroy.
No, I get that, but at the same time, like we can't contain it, just the 3 of us. Like
even with explosives. We
we'll
have to
try and fail, and it'll just be worse. Like this thing will probably. We don't even know what it is or what it wants. Like, why is it just contained to this little town? Like, once we try to kill it, is it gonna say like, "Oh fuck, I need to expand to survive"? Or like, you know, like, Emilio's just like fucking scratching his head like what
And I
literally.
think the military is I think the military knows because they
Yeah,
did give us
at this point, I think we should go to the military. I mean, fuck, if we get arrested or whatever, fuck it, fuck it. I mean, we tried. Something's bad's gonna happen anyway, so yeah, I think we should go to the military at this point.
The other thing we could do is we could maybe blow up the gas main.
Ooh,
It looks like this town's got. I mean, it looks like it's got. I mean, most towns have an underground gas main that carries LP gas throughout the town. If we find that and we blow it up, we'll basically be blowing up the town.
now that's a real good idea. Is that possible? Is that like, can you actually blow up a whole fucking town if you just hit up the gas main?
Yeah, it sounds like a likable thing. We would have to wait till everyone's essentially asleep or in their house.
We don't know that these things even need to sleep.
Yeah, but I mean, we spent what, like a night in there?
Yeah, but those are all tourists coming in and out. We don't know if the residents actually sleep.
Yeah.
We just know that visitors do.
I mean, it's our best bet. I guess we can just wait and see. I say we stay here or go to that lady's place, but I don't think we should show ourselves in town again.
We don't know where she lives. We didn't grab her bag.
Ah, fuck, we need to go get it.
Again, we need to get evidence.
But even then, I mean, what
we have all the evidence
to get at her place?
We have the body. It's missing. It's missing. It's missing.
Yeah.
We have the evidence.
Yeah. So we should just stay here, like maybe hide the car or something, and then take out the place, try to see if there's little lights, and then go back to town, see how it looks. Like, is everyone walking around? Like, are they in their house sleeping? They need to be in their house. And then try to figure out how to fucking blow up that thing. I'd wait. I'd guess it's it'd be secured. Like, if that's all it takes to blow that thing up, to blow the whole fucking town.
So the fire station would probably have the information about how the gas lines run through the town, and where the central supply facility is. Like, the natural gas has to come from somewhere, and so the fire department would know where that was in case.
It sounds like we have to visit the fire department and convince them to tell us where that is. Maybe we could say that we suspect that there might be
a terrorist plot to
something wrong with the gas main. Okay, sure. I mean, we can figure it out on the way. So what do we do with her? Like, do we put her in the trunk and lug her around, or try to hide her here?
She's our evidence. She's basically the only thing we have to say, hey, we didn't just murder somebody.
Isn't that what Delta Green wants, though? Don't they just want us to fucking get rid of? Not.
But you would think that. But you would think if they knew the scope of the problem because we're just assuming that everybody in the town is
Yeah.
a duplicate, and it looks like some of them were the way they were assembling outside the town hall.
How
But
many people was that, by the way? I forgot to ask, but the mass of people, like how big was it?
yeah, because you said there was town population was several thousand, but
Yeah.
my instinct is that there wasn't that many people around the town hall. It was maybe
Yeah,
50.
there were like
Yeah, how many were
maybe
there?
30 people at most.
That's way less than several thousand.
Yeah, but at the same time, that could just have been the people that were like, I don't know, like in a 100-meter radius or something. Not even. I mean, okay, so I see we go to the firehouse, and I mean, if these guys are acting weird too, like, fuck it, you know,
Yeah,
like
I mean
we could just literally like get a house, not get a house, but I mean like a spot or like even just in our motel room and just people watch, you know, just to
oh
see
surveillance.
like
Yeah,
yeah, but like the people walking in the street, like what are
right.
they looking like? Do they have like fucking dead glazed over eyes, or are they looking lively and everything? When we talk to them, do they look like they want to fucking kill us or you know? So we should go down to the fire station, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to and then stop by town hall and pick up her bag.
Yeah, yeah, might as well.
All right.
The
Yeah.
town hall still kind of get. I'm still iffy about those people, but for
Well, it's
fast
either
enough,
that or
I guess we can
again,
grab it.
it's either the military or we leave.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the firehouse, and then I guess on our way back we can slide by the council building and literally fucking stop, run inside, grab it, and run out. Get the fuck out of there.
All right. So you drive down to the firehouse. It's a small brick building. Maybe there's two fire engines in there. There's a couple firefighters milling about, not paying attention. Don't notice you pull up.
All right. So Emilio took off his shirt because it's fucking covered in blood. Um, so he's got a t-shirt, white t-shirt. Um, so how do you guys want to do this? Daphne, you want to be our front lady?
Yeah, I guess I'll be that. At the firehouse, you can probably grab like a dress shirt or something off of one of the racks or something.
Yeah,
People
I'm
do
fine.
stay overnight in fire stations.
I'm fine. We can just swing by the motel. I'm good.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just step out. But stay by the car. We'll light another cigarette, and we'll just look around and look at the people too. Like, what are they doing? Like, are they actually like are the doors open? On the garage.
Yeah, he
Yes.
said it's like a small town firehouse,
Yeah.
like one
Yeah,
engine, one garage.
yeah. Are the firefighters like working in there? Or do they look
They're
like they're
milling about.
doing something, or are they just like
They're
running
not. They don't
around?
have their full gear on because there's no
Yeah,
fires. But they do have like
yeah,
there are firefighters around. They're wearing like t-shirts and
yeah, yeah. But I
but
mean, are they like working on the engine or like rolling up something, or are they
not
just like
that you notice.
standing there
No,
not
they're
doing
kind of
anything?
it's like a bunch of them are playing basketball. Like they're
Oh,
pretty
okay.
relaxed in
They're actually
there.
doing something.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
Okay.
I'll watch them from afar, smoking my cigarette, and I'll watch Daphne's back and make sure she's all right.
So
From
yeah, so basically, instead of asking, Daphne's just gonna go in and see if there's like a map on the wall or something of like how the because usually they have like a map of the water mains and they have a map of the gas mains, and she's just gonna go look for one of those maps on the wall and see where they all converge at.
All right. As you walk up, several of the firefighters whistle at you, Daphne. Um,
Okay.
ask you to come over there, play a little basketball.
Yeah, she's not getting hot and sweaty. No,
Yeah.
not with these guys.
You just walk on by. You go inside of the firehouse. It's a pretty simple affair. Some old furniture that has seen better days, some paneling on the walls that has definitely seen better days in a different decade.
Hmm.
Um,
Very
and there's looks
70s.
like
Okay.
there's a kind of a pudgy woman manning a phone and an older man wearing a slightly cocked chief hat.
Oh, good morning, Chief. How are you doing today?
Eh, Oh, you know, good morning. It's been a good morning. Trying to get through my coffee,
Oh, good. Good. Any day nothing's burning is a good day.
Exactly.
Okay. Sorry. What was I thinking? Um, so she's just kind of like looking around and if she doesn't see like the map of like the water mains and gas mains, she's just gonna ask where it is. And if they ask why she wants to know, she's gonna say that she works for the state emergency management office, and she'll flash a badge.
Oh, oh, emergency management. Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
I think I got those somewhere around here. Probably in my office. Town's not that big. I'll kind of know where things are in
Yeah,
this
of course.
place. He's like waves and says, "All right, come on." And he gets up
Mm,
and goes into another room. The door's open. You see the woman that's at the phone leans back, yells, "Earl, don't you go closing that door. I want to keep an eye on you two. Old creep like yourself and a young
yeah,
lady."
definitely. And she'll just
Yeah,
say, "Yeah,
yeah.
man."
Whatever sort of shenanigans would they be doing behind closed doors? I wonder.
Like she's gonna go in the back room with this guy. No way. So she'll wait for him to bring it out.
He leans his head out. "Are you
She's
coming or
not
what? They're stuck to
stupid.
the wall."
Oh, one second. Let me get my colleagues, and she
Colleagues.
like goes out the door and like motion. Oh yeah, I brought my team with me. Yeah, it's that's once every 7 years. Got to do state and emergency management inspections and uh,
As the
got
fire
the
chief just
checklist.
sees this swole bro enter in. I say swole bro because his athletics is an 80.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'll motion for them to
he'll
come
let him
in.
walk in, but Emilio will stay outside still, watch the guys playing basketball, smoke cig. So
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, ooh.
So you go in.
So Coasty and Daphne,
Yep. You guys go into the chief's little office. Same cheap paneling. Um,
hmm
and on one of the walls are two framed maps that display parts of the town. One is
hmm
a street map overlaid with water mains, and you see that the water pipes all start from the reservoir and go to all the houses. And then
Okay.
there's
I figured that was their water supply.
the gas main, which all converge on what looks to be the sheriff's office.
Ah,
So
okay.
is this what you're looking for?
Yep, that was what we're looking for. That's
Oh, good.
one check mark on my list.
I'm definitely glad to help.
Thank you, sugar.
Ooh, sugar. You're looking like a tall glass
Yeah,
of sweet tea.
she's doing the southern accent.
Definitely a tall glass of
Yeah, she's
sweet
doing
tea.
the southerner thing.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure to help you, Miss. What was your name?
Oh, Naomi?
Naomi. Well, pleasure to help you.
Absolutely. And she'll smile at him and head back out to the car, and because now she knows where the gas main.
Yep. Yeah. You aren't followed.
Okay.
The firefighters playing basketball are, whistle again as you walk by, but none of the guys seem
Pigs.
to be aggressive or anything. They just kind of are being playful.
So Daphne will. So once I get back to the car, Daphne's going to say, guys, I don't think it's the whole town. I don't. I think it's a small subset of the town.
Yeah, that's what Emilio was about to say. Like as he was walking, I was watching the dudes like play basketball and whistle at Daphne and everything. Was like, so yeah, these guys are still doing like normal things. But then he's asking himself, do they retain like some of their personalities and then it switches on like when they're
It takes control or exerts control.
yes, when some
I guess one could
parameters are
say
met,
that
or
you might not believe the eyes of 10 million fire guys, right?
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think we need to confirm. We need to confirm that before blowing up the whole fucking town, because now I'm
Yeah,
having
I do
some
too.
doubts. Yeah,
We got her purse though from town hall now, right?
I mean we can swing by. I don't think we went
in
yet.
town hall.
Does
There's nobody around.
Does
so
anyone
just
have
go in,
any
grab her bag, and get
percentage?
out.
Does
Okay.
anyone have any percentage in
I don't.
That's
Daphne's a
no
talker,
for
not a.
Daphne.
Yeah,
What
my.
did you say?
Oh, and Daphne says, one, I don't think it's the whole town, and two, the gas mains all converge on the sheriff's office.
Oh, how interesting.
Oh, how convenient!
yeah.
How convenient! I somehow suspect the sheriff doesn't have a butthole.
Yeah. I mean, that guy we talked to at the
Oh
desk
no,
definitely
he's a
doesn't
big
have one.
asshole. He's definitely a big asshole.
Yeah, without one.
Well, he's
He
an
is the
asshole,
asshole.
not an ass sort of deal.
Yeah.
He could have just been. Yeah. Okay, so we know how the gas mains are. We've got explosives, but we can't blow up the whole town yet because Daphne's thinking, I don't think it's the whole town yet. I think it's.
Yeah.
Although if you think about it, if you remember that production crew that was doing all the strange investigation was something like 10 years ago. So if the aliens, I'm going to call them aliens because I don't know what else to call them. If the aliens started this thing 10 years ago and it's not the whole town, what are they waiting for?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what it wants. Like, what even is it? And what's up with like those parasites and then that fucking Jello thing in the council building? I mean, what's the does the parasite come from that? Is it two separate things? Like, cause she said that they've been shut in there for like what? It hasn't been that long since that Jello thing showed up.
Yeah, but she was lying to us too.
I mean, like, could we tell that like the council building, like the room they were in or whatever, had touched for like years? Or
There was no evidence
like
to
was there?
suggest how long it's been that way.
All right, I have dabbled a little bit in disguise. I'm not the best at it, but it probably would be our best bet if I could somehow get a disguise made for us.
Disguise to do what?
Yeah.
Get into town without being noticed.
We're already in town.
Yeah, we are in town. We're at the fire
We're at
station.
the fire station. We stopped off at town hall to pick up the purse.
And now we're having doubts about is it the whole town? So.
And when we got into town, it wasn't like there was a mob of duplicates waiting for us. So.
Well, I mean, for sure, because I mean, it would have to like keep a face, just so the whole, like you said, like the army doesn't fucking come down on this town because like they're fucking attacking everyone. But
sure, but how often are there government asshole checks?
Is it only like infecting people that like are staying like the secretary like either at their house or at their place of work? Or is it able to like
That
fake
being
human
the case,
personality for a bit or something?
Here's my plan on all this. I am going to start heating up my combat knife with a lighter. You gotta
Right
get
now in
ready
the
for
parking
that
lot?
sheriff's office. Get ready.
We're still in the parking lot. Calm down, buddy. He's like, put your knife away. Put your knife away. No, right
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna look weird if we're standing outside the fire department making them
No,
come.
but I mean, you said we were there on investigation. We can
Right.
talk over
I mean,
stuff
All
in
right,
the parking lot.
so
But
yeah, we're not Call of Cthulhu like just regular people. We're actually like we're the government.
I
Yeah,
got
Sure,
that.
yeah.
But that being the case, we need to get that purse.
We've got it.
yeah, we got it. Well, I mean, let's look through it.
Yeah,
I'll sit in the passenger seat inside of the car.
Oh, and
And I was
You guys
gonna
can
say,
stand out
whatever
there.
money is in there, we're gonna need all the money we can get.
God.
a lot.
Okay,
We have
so what's in the-
access. We have government access to our various agencies. To
Yeah,
money.
we're good. What's in the purse? I'm gonna sit
Yeah,
in
what's in
the
the purse?
passenger seat and look into it.
And I'm gonna search her desk when I go in to grab her purse.
Okay, so
Maybe there's a
her
whole line
bag
of cocaine in there.
is an ID,
Oh God,
a bunch of keys on a key ring,
Okay.
some empty
25 out of 80.
food and candy wrappers, and a box of
Okay.
nearly empty
aspirin.
pain meds. Yeah, aspirin.
Yep.
Pain. Is it the same ones that Billy Buddy was taking?
He was taking aspirin. So,
Well, I mean, those are kind of
but
painkillers.
that's what I'm getting at. I guess what I'm getting at is this thing, whatever it is, they put it. It gets inside of you, and it starts to exert control. But it hurts because you're still you.
Yeah. And then we don't know that fucking the water's infected or not. That's the other thing too.
Because if
It
the
could be
water was
coming from
infected,
somewhere else.
because if it was the water that was infected, everybody would be infected, and it's
Yeah,
like
and then yeah. That's a good point. And I did wash my face with some of it. I probably fucking drank some from the faucet to be honest. Um, I'm gonna say you did. So GM, if you want to tell me something in private, you can go ahead. But yeah, so we did drink some water. So it's gonna be like I hope that's not it. I really hope that's not it because I'm gonna fucking my butthole's gonna shut. I promise to tell you guys though.
if you go to take a poop and it's just not coming out, and you go down there
Yeah.
to wipe and there's nothing to wipe, you have a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so it's probably not. Well, you'd say it's probably not the water because he really wants it not to be. So what about those pain meds? Like, isn't there like a drug company in town or something?
No, but there's a pharmacy.
Yeah, there's a pharmacy and a
Hold
gas
on.
station.
In case you didn't get the reference, this is the reference I was making about the buttholes. That thing is a dick illustrator.
Oh.
Uh,
All right, so now what's the plan? Because now now it's like, okay, we just can't go through the town flamethrowing everything or blowing everything up.
So how do we figure out who's who? That's more the thing.
we get everybody to line up and we do government butthole checks.
Okay, so I do think that the sheriff is infected. Whoever the fuck we talked to at the desk was infected. Maybe. I mean, because they did like put up a fucking wall. They didn't want to.
No.
No reason to.
There's an easier solution to this. The Twilight Zone.
He's gonna raise an eyebrow and go, "What?"
What?
No. You know the Maple Street episode, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, Maple Street. People find out there's an alien among them, but they don't know who it is. Mass hysteria happens. Everyone's against each other.
Okay.
Okay.
You think we should do that?
Is just make them aware of what's here, and then they'll just.
We want to contain it. We want to contain it.
Yeah,
Who
we
would
don't
be here if we could just blow the lid on this thing. Nah, we're gonna have to find another way. I mean, I guess still more surveillance. I still think we
Yeah.
should stake out the reservoir tonight.
Well, we've got her ID. Let's go to her house and see if there's anything else we can find. Maybe she has
Yeah,
a
might as
list
well.
of. I mean, maybe she's got a list of fellow infected.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think so, but there might be clues. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, we got to address now, so might as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna call ourselves the Solver Squad.
The Solver Squad.
All right.
So,
So I guess let's drive to her house.
yeah, she lives in an apartment close to the center of town, a little on the
Okay.
side of where the R&R.
I also think this might be a good place to call the session.
Thanks for watching. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.